Good evening, KC fans. We're live from Castledown Arena. We have the second place Shamrocks versus the 7th place MLAC TRAXX. Game 1 for the Shamrocks playoff. It will be a 3-game round robin with the top 2 advancing. We'll pause for the playing of O Canada. Watch out for number 23 on the MLAC TRAXX. Sean Lennox with 10 goals, 17 assists for the Shamrocks. Landon Haynes, number 12. And face-off chipped into the Shamrock zone. Govia picks up the puck, skates it up the ice, chips it to the blue line, gets into the MLAC zone, pass across to Haynes. Haynes in the middle, shot saved by MLAC. Another shot by Haynes, rebound, slides to the corner, picked up by Tran. Tran will try to get it. Sorry, Dunlop, rather, and the puck will slide into center. Govia picks up the puck, brings it into the MLAC zone. He'll make a move in the slot, shot saved, and held for a rebound. Both teams will get a line change out. Barring out for the draw. Barring wings it over to Sador. Sador chips it around the net. MLAC will pick it up and chip it into the corner. Centering pass picked off by Barring and dumped deep. MLAC will collect it into the other corner. Barring loses an edge, but it gets it over. Shot, but blocked by MLAC. They'll slide it into the corner. Barring will shot it, but it rims around the net to Curtis. Curtis throws it in the slot, rolls wide. Chipped up the boards. MLAC will then chip it to the opposite side and get it out. Puck chipped around. A nice check by Curtis to disrupt that play. McConnell with the puck. Chips it up to Cadero. Cadero gives chase, but it's chipped back in the Shamrock zone. Curtis will collect it behind his net. Backhand pass to McConnell. McConnell will center it back to Curtis. Curtis up to center. Over to Gale. Puck will slide in the MLAC corner. Lou giving chase, but puck comes out to Gray. Gray to Hallaby. Hallaby to center to Lou. Lou will get the puck in, go down. Picked up by MLAC. Puck rolls behind the MLAC net. Lou there. Or sorry, that's Mom. Picked up by, but shot down the ice into the Shamrocks zone. Used to be ice. Couple good chances by the Shamrocks. Nice out for the face-off. Nice wins it to the corner. Double teamed, but comes out to MLAC. MLAC will chip it up to the red line, but picked off by Blair and shot back in. He's giving chase. Nearly a turnover, but MLAC will get it out. Chip it up to Tran. Tran will take a look, slide it across. Picked up by MLAC and puck will slide to center. They'll go D to D. Puck rolls back to the MLAC zone. Chipped up the boards, and then, but kept in momentarily, but chipped out to the red line. Gray will chip it down the ice. Both teams are good forecheck, but puck rolls back into the side. Chipped out, but kept in by the Shamrocks. Lou picks it up, passes it back to Toe. Toe up to Haynes. Govia will skate it up the right wing and dump it down on net. Haynes giving chase, picks up the rebound. Over to the slot shot, rolls behind the net. Back up top for Toe. Lou makes a move. Throws it at net, rebound, but picked up and dumped, but kept in by Toe. Another shot saved. Up to another big shift by the Shamrocks. With 16 minutes left in the first. Barring out for the draw, wins it to Sador. Sador behind the MLAC net, chips it in the opposite corner and will skate it down. Up to Curtis. Curtis throws it down low, and he'll chip around the boards. Kept in by McConnell. McConnell takes a look, shot on net, but no rebound. And goalie will hold it for a face-off. Shamrocks going for a line change. Lou out for the draw. Lou chips it back to McConnell. McConnell will chip it ahead, but picked off by MLAC. MLAC will center off a skate, and they'll bring it into the Sham zone. Puck rolls to the half wall. McConnell on him. Chips it up to Gale. Gale gets it over the red line and chips it in the MLAC zone, but picked up by Ma. Ma tried to center, but Shams can't pick it up. Nice check by Ma, but the puck brought into the Sham zone, slides behind the Shamrock net. Lou over to Gray. Gray moves it up to Gale. Gale will get it out, but fired back down on net. Hallaby will pick it up behind his own net and then chip it up to center to Blair. Blair tries to center, but it's kept out. Slides back to Gray. He'll chip it up to center, picked up by MLAC. MLAC will chip it down, and he'll roll all the way behind Sham net. Gray will get there, rolls off his stick, then picked up by MLAC, but recovered by Shamrock. Blair on the left side, tries to chip it around off a skate, Puck will be shot out of play, and we'll have a face-off just outside the MLAC. Blue out for the draw. Blue over to Toe to Govia. Govia will dump it in. Puck will slide in the corner. Blue will pick it up, but rubbed off the puck. MLAC get it on the half bars, and then we'll chip it out, but chip back in offside. Shamrocks touch up and give chase. Haynes with a stick bounces to Govia. He'll chip it down. Puck will rim. Foot race for it and kept in by the Shamrocks. Haynes with the puck, taking a look, shot save, rolls to the corner, back up top, reverse down low to the sidewall, shot save, couple good chances by there as well. It back to Curtis. Curtis with it on the line. Shot goes off a few skates into the corner. He'll get it back, chip it down low, but kept in momentarily, but it comes out to center. Puck chipped up to center, bounces around, but comes back. Barn will pick it up on his own blue line. He'll get it to Curtis. Curtis centers it. Puck will roll into the MLAC zone. Sador gives chase, puck in the corner. Puck comes out, but held in momentarily, and that will be whistled offside. McConnell thought he had that onside, but both teams line changes. Blue out for the draw for the Shamrocks. 12:51 left in the first. No score. Blue wins it to Mock. Rolls into the MLAC zone. They'll chip it out, but picked off by Gray. Gray will chip it over and get it to Ma. Ma chips it ahead to Lou. Lou with speed on the outside. Cuts in, shot goes high. Puck rolls to the sidewall. Kept in by the Shamrocks. Battle penalty coming for MLAC. And Shamrocks will go on a power play with 12:26 left in the first. 2 minutes cross-checking, I believe, is the call. Nice out for the draw. Nice, it rolls to the corner. Battle for it. Kicked up to Lou. Lou at the point to Toe. Toe shot goes wide. Picked up by Haynes. Haynes to Govia. Govia to Lou. Over to Haynes. Can't get the 1T off. Puck rolls behind the MLAC zone. Chipped in the opposite corner. Kept in by the Shamrocks. Toe back to shot, rebound, nice in front, but can't get it away. Kept in by Shamrocks. All kinds of pressure on this power play, and they'll finally get it down and get a line change. Govia backhand pass to Toe. He'll chip it up. Slides into MLAC zone. Play will be onside. Save into the half wall. Chip back down low. Haynes with it out front. Backhand, but save. Gets the rebound. Bangs away at it. But goalie will cover it. 54 left in the power play. 11:20 in the period. Shamrocks will get the other power play line out. Sador out for the draw. Puck one back to Baring. Baring taking a look, skates it to center, shot, score, tip, but they're saying no goal.
His water bottle would have popped against John.
Looks like that went off the crossbar. Good chance by the Shamrocks. Curtis, but chipped out by MLAC. MLAC will roll it into get it down deep. Baring will pick it up behind his net. He'll skate it up. Baring still has it. Gets over center. Stays with it. Delays on the sidewall. Back to Curtis. Curtis over to the shot. Oh, rolls through the crease. 8 seconds left in the power play. Puck will roll all the way down, and that will do it for the KC power play. Curtis behind his net to McConnell. McConnell with it. Up to Baring. Puck stays in. MLAC counterattacking in the slot, rolls to the corner. Picked up, then it rolls to the opposite corner. Puck comes out front, big hit by Baring, covered by Taylor. We'll have a stop in the game. 10 minutes left in the first. Puck slides to the middle. Ma will try to get it out, but kept in by MLAC. But Shamrocks will eventually get that puck down. Lou giving chase. All kinds of pressure on the MLAC D. Puck comes out though. They bring it into the Sham zone. Shot, save. Rebound sitting there, another save. Puck rolls out, picked up by Gale. Gale will center it to Ma. Ma with speed over to Lou. Lou back to Ma. Chip, but Ma still has it. Up top to Hallaby. He'll slide it. Double deflection. Nice save by the MLAC goaltender to keep this game tied. Tricky double deflection there. MLAC wins the draw. They'll skate behind their net, but turned over to the Shamrocks. Toe over to Blair, over to Sylvia. He'll shoot. They'll go roll into the corner. Puck comes back, kept in. They battle for it on the half wall. Tran comes in to help. MLAC will pick it up, but picked off by Blair. She centers it, but he'll get to an MLAC stick and it's dumped down. This should be icing. And he'll come all the way back with 8:43 left in the first. Face off to the right. Lou out for the draw. Lou wins it to Govia. He'll go D to toe. Shot just missed the post. Govia will keep it in, but MLAC will turn it over. They'll get it out to center. They'll chip it all the way down in the corner. Puck rolls to the on and picked off by MLAC. Lou will pick up the loose puck to Haynes. Haynes gets it over to center, but can't get it in the MLAC zone. Toe will try to get it to Lou, but it bounces off his skate and picked up by MLAC. But kept in by Cordero. Slides to the half wall. MLAC will go D to D. MLAC will get it out, but pursued by the Shamrocks. Puck will get to center, and then chip down into the Shamrocks zone. Govia will skate it up. He'll get it out, up to center. He still has it. Gets it in the MLAC zone. drives wide, stays with it. Up to Barring. Puck will slide off the stick. Foot race for it. Can't get a shot off. Good back check by Barring. Negate that chance. Puck slides behind the Shamrock zone. Puck up to Sador. Picked off by MLAC. They'll keep it in. Puck stays in the Shamrock zone. Curtis over to Govia. He'll take a look. He'll chip it up. Sador giving chase. Can't quite get a stick on it. But he'll stay on him. MLAC will get it and come up the ice. Cadero is on him. Puck slides on the half wall. Then it slides back into the Shamrock zone. Barring with the puck behind his own net. He'll chip it up the boards. To Ma. Ma centers it to Cordero. Cordero will chip it in center to Hallaby. Jumping up in the play. Puck rolls behind the net. And there's a fierce battle for it. Shamrocks come up with it. Up top to McConnell. McConnell on the line. Back to Ma. Puck gets chipped out to McConnell. McConnell will go D-to-D to Hallaby. Hallaby taking a look up to center to Ma. Ma with it, chips it deep, and gets on his horse and gives it a chase. Rim around to Toe. He'll keep it in, but it's chipped off and out on MLAC. 2-on-1, that's offside, but not called. Puck will slide behind the Shamrocks net. Puck broads out. Shamrocks will get it out. Puck will come back to the MLAC blue line. They'll chip it deep. Toe will pick it up. Slow things down. Up to Tran. Tran will... Lou giving chase in center. Up to Gale. Gale with it. Brings it into the MLAC zone. Puck rims around to the sidewall. Shot goes wide and he'll roll out to center. Toe over to Govia. Govia with the move. He'll chip it up. And puck comes out to Tran. Tran will chip it to the middle. Nice over to... With a shot save to Blair. Blair gets a rebound back. Out front, up top to Govia. Govia with a move. Stays with it. Oh, nice block. Chipped up to the sidewall. MLAC will break out over center. Nice stick to interrupt that play and rolls behind the Shamrock net. Nice also coming out. Puck rolls to Tran, but he'll dump it in his corner. Puck comes out, gets out of the zone to center, but MLAC will stay with it. They'll pass it around and chip it, but Govia will... Oh, it's intercepted. Shot, save, rebound, covered by Taylor. And keeps this game 0-0. With 4 minutes left in the first. That was probably MLAC's best chance so far. Puck one over to Gray. He'll chip into the Shamrock bench. And we'll have to do another face-off. Lou out for the draw. Lou wins it to Gray. Gray behind the net to Hallaby. Hallaby up to Haynes. Picked off by MLAC, but he'll come out to center. Haynes will get it back. He'll come up on the right wing with the puck. Slides it at the net, but rolls to the corner. Kept in by Gray momentarily, but will roll to just outside the MLAC zone. They'll pick it back up and chip it all the way down. Gray will reverse it up to Haynes. Puck stays in. Whistle down on a glove hand pass. with 3 minutes left in the first. Puck just outside the Shamrock zone. Barring out for the draw. One back. Over to MLAC. They'll chip it deep. McConnell picks it up. Over to Curtis. Curtis up to Cordero. He'll center it to Barring. Barring with speed through the middle. He'll try to make a move. He'll roll on net and cover. Barring with speed through the middle. And we'll have a face-off. One back to McConnell. McConnell will slide it into the corner. Come out to MLAC. Barring will try to keep that in, but it comes out. Good battle on the boards. They'll chip it back in. Puck will roll down to the Shamrocks end. Miscommunication, but picked up by McConnell. He'll backhand it up. Up the sidewall. Kept in by MLAC. McConnell will chip it up to Sador. Sador to Cordero. Good stick, and it's brought out by MLAC. Another good stick to interrupt. Penalty coming. Another power play for the KC Shamrocks. 2 minutes for hooking. With 2:07 left in the first. KC will get their power play unit out. Nice out for the draw. One over, but picked up by MLAC and shot down the ice. Govia will pick it up, skate it up, stays with it into the MLAC zone. Stays with it all the way with a move, but it slides wide. MLAC will get it behind their net. Delayed penalty coming for KC. Puck rolls into our end and then finally touched. Looks like a hooking call on Haynes. We'll be 4-on-4 for a minute 27. Barring out with the draw. He wins it over to Toe. Toe behind his own net. Skates it up, centers it, up to Barring. Barring with speed, chips it around, stays with it. Back to Dunlop. He'll slide it across. Toe giving chase, keeps it in the MLAC zone. Puck comes out over to Govia. Shot, save, rolls behind the net. Picked up by MLAC. They'll set up and skate it up out of their zone. Up the center with speed. Nice stick to break up that rush by Govia. Picked up, then Dunlop will get the puck on the half wall. He'll find Barring, shot, save. Nice chance by Barring. 30 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Getting behind the MLAC D with a great chance on it. Drew out for the draw with Sador. Puck one over. MLAC will skate behind their net. They'll try to set up. Lou giving pursuit. Lou watching the play. Pass up, slides to center. Sador will pick it up. Sador on his own blue line, gets it over center. 5 seconds left on 4-on-4. 8 in the period. Puck rolls back to Halliday. Shot saved. Rolls to the corner. Picked up by MLAC. And that will do it for the first period. Back for the second period. Shamrocks on the penalty kill. Player out for the draw. Wins it back to Curtis. Curtis in his own end. Will chip it all the way down. Missed call by the linesman, blows that down icing when it's a penalty kill. Face-off will come back to center. Blair wins it again back to Curtis. Curtis chips it out. Over to the D. MLAC with it. In their own zone, D to D. Up to center. Brought in, penalty expires. Puck sails high. Ma giving chase. Puck rolls to center. Comes over to McConnell. McConnell to Curtis. Curtis will chip it up. Down the ice. On the net. Backhand into the slot. Picked up by MLAC. They'll chip it up. Penalty coming for KC. Quite sure. Head contact. 13. 2 minutes. MLAC will go on the power play. Puck sent all the way down the ice. Picked up by MLAC behind their net. They'll set up. They'll break out. Skating up the ice. Bring it into the Shamrock zone. Big hit by Toe, but picked up by MLAC in the corner. Behind the Shams net. Back up top. She sent down wide. MLAC will get the rebound. They stay with it. Kept to the outside. Chip down low. Chip back up high. To the sidewall. Minute left in the KC penalty. MLAC switching. Shot. Score! Power play goal. 18 minutes left. And MLAC will capitalize on their power play. Barring out with the draw. Puck one over to Cadero. Cadero in, goes down, picked up by MLAC. MLAC behind their own net. They'll chip it up to center, but Cadero will interrupt that and chip it back behind MLAC net. Puck will roll to center. Foot race. MLAC picks it up in the Sham zone. Shot save. Puck rolls out to the top, but kept in. Puck rolls into the Shamrock corner. Picked up by MLAC. Chipped back up top. D to D. Shot. Tipped, but goes wide. MLAC get it. Throw it out front. Sador will pick it up. Cadero through the middle. He'll chip it deep on net. Barring giving chase. Barring knocked off the puck, but held behind the MLAC net. Haynes in to help. Haynes comes out with the puck. Haynes still with it. Backhand pass up top. Puck rolls to the side, but held in by Shamrock. Haynes in the slot. Haynes driving. Puck rolls behind the net. Haynes with it out front to Barring. Barring goes wide. Kept in by Gray. Held in momentarily, but chipped to center. Halliday over to Lou. Lou will chip it up to Haynes. Haynes with it on the side, tried to center, but it's chipped down the ice. But puck brought in by MLAC with speed. Drop pass picked up by Dunlop to Haynes. Haynes centers it to Lou. Lou through the middle. Break shot, rebound, score! Dunlop on the Lou rebound. And we're all tied up. Nice speed by Lou through the middle. And Dunlop crashes the net and bangs in the rebound. Nice out for the draw. One to Blair. Blair with it on the wall. Gets it into the MLAC zone. Drives wide, centers to Nice. Can't get a stick on it. Puck rolls to MLAC. Kept in by Shamrocks. Puck slides behind the net. They battle for it. Puck comes out. Rolls back to the corner. Another puck battle. Puck stuck in the corner. He'll come back to McConnell. McConnell with it on the line. Stays with it. Chips it over to Blair. Blair rolls it to the corner. Puck chipped back out top. Kept in by McConnell. McConnell throws it, but saved by MLAC. Stretch pass, breakaway for MLAC. McConnell giving chase. Nice stick to interrupt that rush. McConnell counter-attacking. Puck rolls to center. Picked up by Blair. Blair into the MLAC zone. Throws it behind the net. MLAC chips it up. Will reset. Mogg hard on it. Puck comes up top. Out to Ma. Ma with the move. Backhand shot. Save. Rebound. Covered by the MLAC goaltender. Couple good chances by both teams. 14:40 left in the second. Puck back to Govia. He'll chip it deep. Back to Ma. Ma will center it. Puck will roll through. Up to Toe. Toe will keep it, chip it up. Chip it into Lou. Lou with speed. He'll try to get a shot off block. Stays with it. Puck rolls out front. Gets the rebound. Slides it and covered by the MLAC goaltender. Both teams making a change. Puck one to the side. Picked up by Sidor, but he'll come out. MLAC with speed. They'll slide it into the Shamrock zone. Puck rolls it to this corner. Battle on the sidewalk. Shams with speed. Barring loses it. Picked off and rolled. Cordero with it at center. Over to Toe. Toe to Govia. Govia will skate it up. Chipped in by Shamrocks. Sidor giving chase. He'll call Gray. Slides it at... Oh, penalty coming. Delayed call. Barring out front, touched by MLAC. And the Shamrocks will go on a power play with 13 left in the second. Shamrocks getting some quick instructions. Looks like there's a double minor to MLAC. 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. Glorious opportunity for KC. Puck one. Back to Lou. Lou D to D. Over to Haynes. Back to Govia. He'll take a skate. Back to Haynes. Haynes with a move. Shot. Rolls wide. Puck comes back to Nice. Over to Lou at the point. Govia shot. Save. And held by the MLAC goaltender. Nice wins the draw back. Haynes on the half wall. Haynes to Govia. Govia with a move. Over to back. He gets the puck back. Walks in. Backhand shot. Save. Goes high. Nice play. Nice. Better save. Yeah! 1:18 left in the MLAC double penalty. Back to Lou. Lou to Govia. Over to Haynes. Haynes back to Govia. He'll take a look. Over to Toe. Shot, save, rebound. Slides to the corner. Picked up by KC. Cross size to Govia, over to Toe. Walks in, shot, save, rebound, picked up by Nice. Back to Lou. Lou to Govia. Over to Haynes. 45 seconds left. Haynes with it. 1-2 save by MLAC. Puck behind the net. Slides it to Nice. Nice picks it up in the corner. Nice taking a look. Up to Lou. Lou shot, rebound. Slides in the corner. He'll get it back. Over to Govia. 1T hits the side of the net. Stays out. 16 seconds left. Toe with the puck. Over to Govia. He'll walk in. He'll back pass it. Shot by Haynes. Save. 5 seconds left. And the penalty up to Haynes, shot, save, and that will do it for the double minor. Shamrocks not able to capitalize on the 5-on-3. 1-1 after 11 to go in the first. Barring with out for the draw. Slides it to the corner. Picked up by MLAC. Another puck battle. Sador in. Penalty coming. Looks like a hook. Not sure on who. Looks like KC penalty. Looks like it will be barring with a hook. 11 minutes left in the second. Big kill by the KC. Blair out for the draw. Wins it to the side. But MLAC it rolls. Blair giving chase. She'll pick it up. Drives to the net. And it'll roll behind the MLAC net. MLAC will pick it up. they'll reset. MLAC will skate it up out of their zone. They'll bring it over into the Sham zone with it. Still move. Score. Another power play goal by MLAC. They regain the lead with 10:37 left. Face off back at center. Lou out for the draw. Puck one back to Gray. Gray chips it up, slides into the MLAC zone. Gale giving chase. Puck roll to the other corner. Flipped it back. Puck rolls to center. Gray giving chase. Icing. Puck will come all the way back in the MLAC zone. Blue out for the draw. Puck one back to KC. Govia with the puck, taking a look. Over to Moss, shot, save, rebound. Toe can't get it on net. Puck slides back to center. All the way down, we'll have another icing. Great. out for the draw. Lou chips it in the MLAC zone. They chip it back out to Shams. Shams will chip it up. Puck on the boards. Haynes will lose the puck. Brought in by MLAC. Shot on net, glove held. Puck one behind KC net. MLAC will pick it up. They'll turn it over in the corner. They stay with it. They'll get it back. Battle behind the KC net. Puck comes out. Chipped out. Chip back in. MLAC with it behind the KC net. They set up. KC can't get handle of it, but finally they'll get it and chip it out. Puck will slide up the ice, kept out. KC can't get it in the MLAC zone. Chipped up high into the KC zone. Govia will go for a skate. Brings it in the MLAC zone. Stays with it. Puck rolls to the corner. Puck comes out to Dunlop. Dunlop centers off a skate. Baring picks it up. Baring on the sidewall. He'll chip it into the corner. Puck will come back to him. Chip back. Chip to center. Govia will go D to D to Curtis. Curtis with the puck in his own zone. Curtis taking a look. Cross ice center. Chipped in the MLAC zone. But held in by Baring. Baring chips it wide. Stays with it. To the net. Shot. Save. No rebound. And will cover it for a whistle. With 18 left in the third. Baring will stay out. Face off won by MLAC. They'll go behind their own net. Chip it up. Pinched in by McConnell to keep that in. Battle in the corner. MLAC will collect it. And they'll hand it up. Comes up back to McConnell. Shot. Rebound. Save. Rappy out front. Shot. Scores! Sador with the rebound. Group effort by KC to get that puck in the net. And the KC take their first lead of the game. 17:45 left in the third. Blew out for the draw. One back by MLAC. They'll chip it up. Chip down deep. Collected by Halliday. He'll chip it up to Lou. He'll go in the opposite corner. Gale there battling. Held in by MLAC. Puck comes out, but kept in. Shot, thrown, saved. Picked up by Halliday. He'll take a look. Chip it around. And he'll roll all the way down for ice. Face off to the right of Taylor. Blew out. He'll take the draw. Picked up by Ma. Ma with speed through center. He'll chip it around, but brought in offside. We'll reset. Face off just outside the MLAC zone. Chipped in. but chipped out. KC will chip it up to Tran. Tran drives wide. Tran will center it. Toe shot and save. Sails high. And we'll get a face-off in the MLAC zone. To the left of the MLAC goaltender. Puck rolls to the side. Battle for it. Picked up by KC. Behind the MLAC zone. Ma with it. He's taking a look. Centering. Sails through. Picked up by MLAC. But puck will roll to center. But quickly back up into the MLAC zone. Lou with Ma. Lou backhand. Toe save. Another great chance. But the MLAC goaltender there to blocker that puck out. Nice out for the draw. Puck rolls to behind the MLAC net. Chipped around the boards. Picked off by KC. Puck rolls, stays on the sidewall. Curtis has the puck. Throws it into the opposite corner. MLAC will pick it up. Clearing attempt blocked by Tran. MLAC will get it to the side. Another battle on the sidewall. Curtis will get the puck back, take a skate, over to McConnell. McConnell shot, rebound, save. He'll get the puck back in the corner. Puck goes up tie to Curtis. Curtis will backhand it around the net. Puck rolls to the corner. Nice will pick it up. KC getting a change in. Haynes with the puck on the side. Shot, rolls wide. Gray will keep it in. Gray chips it back around for Blair. Blair chips it up high for Halliday. Back to Haynes. Haynes with it in the slot. Shot, save, rebound. Nice winds up, but kept out by the MLAC goaltender. Couple good chances. Puck's been down in the MLAC end for couple minutes now. Puck one back to Gray. Gray dumps it in. Haynes giving chase. He'll chip it back to Halliday. He'll send it across. Rolls to Gray. Gray will then chip it all the way behind the net. Haynes will pick it up. Pinned. Puck rolls to the side of the net. Picked up by MLAC. MLAC behind their own net. Chips it around the boards. Gray keeping it in. MLAC will try again to rim it. Again kept in by KC. Dunlop back to Lou. Lou shot. Glove. Rebound. Gray in deep. Gray back to Halliday. He'll chip it in. Shot. Save. Rebound. And that goes high. Another couple good chances for KC. Both teams will get a fresh set of legs out there. Puck one to the corner. Chipped up to MLAC. MLAC will get the puck out. They'll center it and bring it into the Shamrocks zone. They'll drive wide, throw it out front, hits a skate, rolls behind their net. MLAC stays with it. They'll bring the puck out to the Nice will pick it up and skate it up. He'll get it out of his own zone. Over center. Nice still has it. Puck sits for Tran. Tran over to the wing. Shot. Rebound. Another shot. Puck stays out. Rolls behind the MLAC net. Nice picks up the rebound. Tries to center but picked off. Puck will be chipped in the MLAC bench. Couple good chances again by KC. Face off to the left. Barring out for the draw. Puck one to the side. Barring will collect it, but back MLAC will chip it to center. KC will try to center it, but it'll slide through, and that'll be icing. Face off will come deep in the KC zone. Face off to the left with Taylor. Barring out for the draw. Wins it back to McConnell. McConnell will pick it up behind his net. Battle for it. Picked up by MLAC. Barring will come back to help. Barring will skate it up with speed through center. Gets it into the MLAC zone. Puck comes rimming around the corner back to McConnell. McConnell chips it deep. Picked off by Sidor, but puck will then roll to MLAC. They'll pick up the puck, center it, picked off by Curtis. Curtis up to Cadero. He'll try to get it back, but slides through the middle. McConnell will collect the puck at center. He'll chip it in deep. 13 minutes left in the third. MLAC, Cadero will pick off that shot, goes high. Good chance again by KC. Gray chips it deep for Barring. Barring will chip it up to himself. Back to Gray, he'll slide out. Gray will take it, and Barring will chip it to the middle. Puck rolls into KC zone. Barring collects it, and through the middle. Barring makes a move with speed on the left side, but can't get a shot off, but draws a penalty. KC will go on the power play with 12 minutes left in the third. Great opportunity to get an insurance goal. Nice out for the draw. Puck one to the corner. Nice has it. Slides it back to Lou. Lou over to Govia. Govia will chip it up to Haynes. Haynes will lose it, and puck will roll all the way down the KC zone. Stopped by Taylor. Taylor, puck nearly picked off by MLAC, but KC will skate the puck up. Puck thrown in the corner, picked up by Haynes. Haynes rolls it to Nice. Nice skates around with it. He'll rim it back behind the net. Over to Haynes. Haynes with it on the sidewall. Up to Lou. Lou back to Haynes. MLAC will get it. Kept in. Lou thought he had it kept in, but waved offside. Minute left in the MLAC penalty. Penalty coming for KC. That will do it for the power play. 1 minute of 4-on-4. And then MLAC will go on the power play. With 11:30 left in the third. Puck one over to Curtis. Curtis will get the puck out. MLAC will try. Lou will pick it up in the middle. Lou stays with it. Sent over to Dunlop. Picked up by MLAC. They'll chip it down. Puck race. Picked up by MLAC with a move, but puck will slide behind the KC net. Over to Lou. Lou with it. He'll get it to center. Lou will chip it over. Dunlop will send it deep in the MLAC zone. Lou will try to pick it up. Puck battle on the boards. Dunlop picks it up. Picked off by MLAC. MLAC will get the skate off for toe. Will roll back in. They'll go D to D. 16 seconds left on 4-on-4. Chipped up. but turned over. MLAC with a chance, shot, save, rebound. Nice stick by KC. Penalty expires. MLAC will have a short power play. Ma giving chase. Ma will get the puck on the penalty kill. MLAC brings the puck up and chip it deep in the KC zone. Allaby will rim it around and it will go all the way down to the MLAC zone. 30 seconds left in the KC penalty. KC with it, MLAC with it behind their net. They'll set up. They'll stay in their own zone. They'll get it out their own blue line. MLAC with it over center. They'll bring it into the KC net. Forced up high. MLAC with a move. Center. Save. Will roll. Gray with it. Penalty expires. Gray will skate it up the ice. Puck will roll in the corner. He'll center it out front. Nice save by MLAC to keep this game 3-2. Puck chipped around the corner. MLAC will center it. Picked off by KC. Barring with it. He stays with it. Puck will roll it to the corner. Sador battling to get that puck back. Nice forecheck by KC to keep MLAC in their own zone. Puck comes out to the half wall. Chip through the middle. Foot race on the and shot goes wide. KC will counterattack. Puck rolls to center, but kept out of the MLAC zone. Gray will collect it in front of his own bench, but chipped down the ice. Picked up by Halliday. He'll pass it up to Cadero. Puck rolls off his stick. He'll get it back. He'll skate it behind the net, up the boards to Sador. Held in by MLAC. Turned over. Centered, but they can't get a shot off. MLAC will go high. Shot. Goes wide. Rebound. Rolls to the sidewall. Centered again. Save. Rebound. Comes up. Picked up by Baring. Baring will lose it to MLAC. In the corner. MLAC gets it back. MLAC stays with it on the sidewall. They'll roll it behind the KC net. Puck rolls to KC, but turned over to MLAC. Puck chipped up high. Puck will roll behind the KC net. Puck will be centered and finally get out and slowly roll into the KC zone. MLAC will get the puck up, slide it out, picked up, go D to D, and chipped up the ice. Ma giving chase. Puck rolls out front and covered by MLAC. 7 minutes left in the third. Face off to the right. Puck one back to Govia. He'll make a move on the blue line. Puck, he'll lose it for a sec, but puck will stay at center. Chipped into MLAC zone. Chip back out. Puck will come to MLAC. Breakaway. Shot. Save. Save and nearly rolled in. Got held out. Nice save by Taylor to keep this game 3-2. Puck one back. Battle at the face-off dot. Puck rolls back to Curtis. Curtis up to Blair. Blair chits it up the ice. Comes to McConnell. Play brought in offside. McConnell to Curtis. Curtis up, but chipped back into the KC zone. Foot race, but that'll be blown down on icing. 6 minutes left in the third. Face off to the left. Puck slides behind the MLAC net. They'll rim it to the corner. They'll reverse it around. Chipped in, but kept in by KC. Slides behind the MLAC net. Up on the sidewall. Backhand chip to KC zone. McConnell giving chase. Icing waved off. McConnell chips it around, but picked off by MLAC. Battle in the corner. Chipped up, but kept in by MLAC. Blair will finally get it out. Chipped up and chipped all the way down the ice by Knight. He'll chase it and pursue MLAC. He'll try to pin it. Puck comes out. Puck slides back into the behind the MLAC net. They'll rim it around to the sidewall. Kept in by KC. KC battling to get possession. Puck comes out. Picked off. Couple of turnovers and a battle in the corner. Both teams battling for it. Comes out. Dunlop. Rolls to the net. It'll be covered by the MLAC goaltender. Face off to the right. Blue out for the draw. Puck one back to Hallaby. He'll take a look. Off a skate. Lucky bounce. Didn't result in a break. Puck at center. Lou with it. He'll bring it in. He'll try to center. Puck off a skate. Rolls behind the MLAC net. Puck in the opposite corner. MLAC will chip it out and then center. Puck will roll just outside. Then puck will then make its way down to KCN. Govia will pick it up. He'll skate it up the ice through the middle. He stays with it. Center it. No one can get a stick on. Puck slides out, brought in offside. Face-off will be just outside the MLAC zone. 4:11 left in the third. Nice out for the draw. Puck one back. KC goes D to D. They'll chip it up. And this will be icing. He'll come all the way back to KC zone. Face off to the right. Nice wins it, but it's picked off by MLAC. Puck in the corner. Puck comes out, chipped out by KC. Rolls to MLAC blue line. Sador giving chase. MLAC with it, up the sidewall. Picked off and then chipped back down. MLAC will collect the puck in the corner. Another pinch keeps that puck deep. Slides in the opposite sidewall. MLAC will chip it all the way down. And this should be icing. Puck face-off will come back to MLAC zone. 3:24 left in the third. Blue out for the draw. He'll win it to the sidewall. He'll collect it back to McConnell. McConnell will throw it at the net, but he'll roll to the corner. MLAC will chip it around the boards. Held in by KC. but it'll come to MLAC. They'll break out, they'll center it. Nice chance for MLAC. They'll slide it behind the KC net. Curtis will pick it up. He'll try to get it out, but it's kept in by MLAC. Foot race. McConnell will chip it up, and it'll be icing all the way down. Oh no, icing has been waved off. Ma giving chase. He'll pin it in the corner. Puck comes out to MLAC, chipped across to the opposite side. MLAC kept in by KC. MLAC will regroup and skate it out of their zone. Puck slides into the KC zone. Blair with it in the corner. She'll get it to the half wall, go down. Puck will slide back to MLAC zone. MLAC with it, chip it to center, picked off by KC. They'll try to get it in the MLAC zone, kept out. They'll counterattack with speed. MLAC with speed. They stay on the delay out top. Shot, save, rebound, score! KC thinks this is a high stick. But refs are discussing KC fans think it's a high stick. No goal! High sticky. Lucky break for KC. Timeout called by MLAC. 2 minutes left in the third.
Brutal!
It's not a bad call, it's a real call.
We'll have to check the video later. The stick was definitely above the crossbar, but I don't know where in contact. Puck face-off will be outside the KC zone. MLAC goaltender will stay in the net. 2 minutes left. Puck rolls to McConnell. McConnell skates it up. He'll get over the red line and chip it in. MLAC will chip it behind their net. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. MLAC's trying to get the puck out. He'll roll all the way down. That will be icing. Face-off will come back in MLAC zone. Minute 40 left in the third. Important draw here. Blue out, he'll win it to the sidewall. Haynes to Govia. Govia back to Haynes. Haynes will chip it down low. Lou behind the net, but MLAC will pick it up. MLAC on the sidewall. They'll center it. He'll roll just outside MLAC zone. MLAC will stay with it. Puck will go roll into Shamrocks zone. Haynes will backhand, but it stays in. Puck chipped down. Goalie leaves the net for MLAC. 6-on-5. Puck rolls to the slot. Shot off the blocker and hits the roof. Minute left in the third. MLAC goalie on the bench for the extra attacker. Another important draw. Puck sits there on the face-off dot. One back to the D. MLAC with it. KC will collect it. Can't get the puck out. Puck will finally roll out. MLAC will skate it back in. They'll throw it in the middle. Puck slides to the slot. Shot, save. No rebound. 43 seconds left. stays out for the draw. Move wins it at center, but it's picked off by MLAC. Sador rolls it too, but can't get it out. MLAC hold it in. They center. Fish shot, save. Picked up by KC. They'll bank it out, but it's held up by MLAC. They'll try to regroup at center. 25 seconds left. They'll chip it in. They'll chip it to the middle. Shot goes high on the net. 18 seconds left in the third. Face off to the right of Taylor. Nice out for the draw. 18 seconds left. Puck sits there at center ice. They battle for it. It sits there. 13 seconds left. Slides to the slot. Lot of sticks, but it stays out. They battle for it. Puck slides to center. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it for the game. KC will hold out for the win. Close match. But ultimately, will hold for the win. KC's back at it Friday against CAC Imperial Equities. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Signing off from Castletown.